Hello everyone, welcome back to Pavli. So in this video we are going to understand that how you can add your India Mart leads or inquiries to Google Sheets for gems, jewelry and astrology business. So I run a business in gems, jewelry and astrology industry and I receive a lot of leads and inquiries through my India Mart account. So now manually managing all the lead details and inquiries at one place is a very tedious task. So now I want that whenever I'm going to receive new leads and inquiries through my India Mart account, then automatically that detail should be added in my Google Sheets as a new row. So here to automate this entire process, I need to connect my India Mart account with my Google Sheets account, and here to build this connection, I'm going to use an automation software named as Pavli Connect. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So as I've already mentioned in my introduction that I run a business in the gems, jewelry and astrology industry, and I get a lot of leads and inquiries through India Mart. So managing these leads manually can be overwhelming and time consuming. So by automatically adding India Mart leads and inquiries to Google Sheets, I can easily organize all the information in one place. This helps me keep track of potential customers, follow up with them faster and ensure that no lead is missed. Having everything in Google Sheets also makes it easier to analyze and manage the data so I can focus more on growing my business. So here to automate this entire process, I need to connect my India Mart account with my Google Sheets account, and here to build this connection, I'm going to use an automation software named as Pavli Connect. So Pavli Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. Plus it keeps everything organized and error free so you can focus on growing your business hassle free. So this is the homepage of Pavli Connect, and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pavli.com/connect. Here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pavli apps window where you can see all the applications of Pavli. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pavli Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pavli Connect, and here to build my connection I need to create a workflow first. So for that I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box I have to give a name to my workflow. So I'm going to give the name as add India Mart leads and inquiries to Google Sheets for gems, jewelry and astrology business. And now I'm going to select my folder as Google Sheets. You can select the folder as per your need. Also you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pavli Connect, you have to click on this learn more link given over here, and by clicking on this it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pavli Connect. So now moving back to my Pavli's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here in my trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger application as India Mart because I'm receiving new leads and inquiries through India Mart. So India Mart is an online marketplace that connects buyers and sellers primarily for business and industrial products. It's like a massive digital directory where businesses can find suppliers for everything from machinery to office supplies. People use India Mart because it makes sourcing products and services easy, offering a wide range of options in one place. Whether you're a business looking to buy in bulk or a seller wanting to reach more customers, India Mart helps you find the right match quickly and efficiently. So here in my India Mart trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new leads, so that whenever I'm going to receive new leads through my India Mart account, then automatically Pavli Connect is going to capture the response. Or you can say automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. And now here after selecting my trigger event, you can see I've received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my IndiaMart account with Pabbly Connect. So here, following the instructions given below, firstly I'm going to copy this webhook URL, and here I've already logged in my IndiaMart account. So this is my IndiaMart account, and from here I'm going to click on this lead manager option given in the left side bar, and here under lead manager I'm going to click on this menu option. Now here under menu I'm going to select import export leads, and here under import export leads I'm going to select push API. Now here under push API integration, it is asking me to select the source. So here by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see all the sources available. So here I'm going to select my source as other over here, and then here it is asking me to enter the CRM platform name and the webhook listener URL. So here for the CRM platform name, I'm going to enter the name as Pabbly Connect, and here for the webhook listener URL, I'm going to enter the webhook URL that I've received in my Pabbly's workflow. So now here, after entering both the required details, I'm going to click on the save details, and then here it is asking me to select the reason that why I want to transfer my IndiaMart leads to any other CRM. So by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see some reasons available. So here I'm going to select a random reason that says I feel that I can permanently save the leads from IndiaMart and view later. And now here, after selecting this particular reason, I'm going to click on this click to generate OTP. And then here it is asking me to enter the OTP that I have received on my phone. So here I'm going to enter the OTP that I have received. And now here, after entering the OTP, I'm going to click on the submit. And here you can see we have successfully set up a webhook inside our IndiaMart account. That means we have successfully connected our IndiaMart account with Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to generate a test lead in our IndiaMart account. So here to generate a test lead, let me take you back to my IndiaMart account. And from here, I'm going to click on this test your webhook listener URL button given over here. And by clicking on this particular button given over here, I'm going to receive a test response in my Pabbly's workflow. Or you can say that I'm going to receive a test lead response on this webhook listener URL given over here. So by clicking on this button, we are going to generate a test lead for IndiaMart account. So here I'm going to click it. And from here, I'm going to click on this test button. And here you can see we have received the curl request header. That means we have successfully sent a test response to this particular webhook URL, or you can say to our Pabbly's workflow. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully received a response over here where we have received a unique query ID and the response subject as requirement for empty mineral water bottle. So here you can see we have received the response as requirement for empty mineral water bottle, but here I'm running the business for gems, jewelry and astrology industry. So here I've received a test response, or you can say that here I've received a default response because here I'm using a test account for my IndiaMart account, and here I've generated a test response for this particular automation. So here if you're receiving the live leads for your IndiaMart account, then you will receive this response accordingly. But here I've generated a test response to set up this automation. That's why I've received a test response over here. So here you can see the response subject and the sender state as this. Here you can see the pin code, phone number, name, mobile number, scrolling little down. And here you can see the email, country code, company, city, address, scrolling little down. And lastly, here you can see the product name, that is mineral water bottle, and the query message that we have received for the empty mineral water bottle only. So here we have received this particular query message because again I'm mentioning that I have received a test response over here and I have generated a test lead for my IndiaMart account. But if you are using live account and if you are receiving live leads in your IndiaMart account, then you will receive the response over here accordingly. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So now after receiving a new lead from my IndiaMart account, what I want is that I want to add the leads and the inquiries received to my Google Sheets as a new row. So for that, here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as Google Sheets. So Google Sheets is a free web-based spreadsheet program that allows you to create, edit and share spreadsheets online. It's like having a powerful and flexible digital workbook that you can access from any device with an internet connection. People use Google Sheets because it's super convenient for collaborating with others in real time, whether you are tracking expenses, creating project plans, analyzing data, or working on a group assignment. Google Sheets makes it easy to work together and stay organized. Plus, it integrates seamlessly with other Google apps like Google Drive and Google Forms, making it a go-to tool for personal and professional use. So here in my Google Sheets action step, I'm going to select my action event as add a new row, so that whenever we are going to receive new leads or inquiries through our IndiaMart account, then automatically that detail is going to be added in our Google Sheets as a new row. And now here to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Google Sheets account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account. And here I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select the spreadsheet. So I've already shown you that I have my spreadsheet with the name IndiaMart Leads, and I want to add the new lead received details over here. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here for the spreadsheet I'm going to select my spreadsheet as IndiaMart Leads. And now here after selecting my spreadsheet, I'm going to select my sheet as sheet 1, and then here it is asking me for the name, email, phone number and the inquiry. So basically these are the fields that I've entered in my Google Sheets. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and now here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that we have received in our trigger step. Mapping makes the text dynamic so that whenever we are going to receive new leads through our IndiaMart account, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here for the name, I'm going to search for my leads name over here. So this is my leads name, so here I'm going to map it. Moving forward, here for the email, I'm going to search for my leads email. So this is my leads email, so here I'm going to map it. And here for the phone number, I'm going to search for the phone number. So this is my leads phone number. And lastly, here for the inquiry, I'm going to enter the query that I have received. So I'm going to search for the query. So this is the query message, so here I'm going to map it. And now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received the successful response. That means we have successfully added a new row data in our Google Sheets. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully received a response over here where we have received the name, email, phone number and the query that we have received as a test response in our workflow. So with this, we have successfully set up our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as IndiaMart and our action as Google Sheets, so that whenever we are going to receive new leads through our IndiaMart account, then automatically the lead received and the inquiry received is going to add it in our Google Sheets as the new row. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.